Welcome to VNT. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. The South China Sea has become the epicenter of a new geopolitical storm, where the interests of regional powers and global superpowers now collide more openly than ever before. Tensions between the Philippines and China have escalated sharply, with Chinese vessels repeatedly harassing Filipino fishermen and patrols inside the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. These encounters have become more frequent and aggressive, leaving local communities anxious and international observers alarmed. These confrontations are part of Beijing's ongoing campaign to assert sweeping territorial claims that were rejected by an international tribunal in 2016, but which China continues to enforce through its growing military presence and maritime patrols. In response, the Philippines has pivoted toward a stronger alliance with the United States, reigniting a partnership that had faded for decades. This renewed cooperation signals Manila's determination to defend its sovereignty and seek support from its oldest ally. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has taken a firm stance, welcoming joint military exercises and a renewed American military presence. His administration has made it clear that the Philippines will not back down in the face of intimidation, and is willing to deepen defense ties to ensure national security. The U.S. deployment of advanced systems like the Typhoon missile has drawn Beijing's ire, but for Manila, it's a vital deterrent. These new capabilities are seen as a game-changer, enhancing the Philippines' ability to defend its waters and sending a strong message to potential aggressors. The region is now a chessboard of military and diplomatic moves, with global stakes at play. The South China Sea is a critical artery for world trade, carrying trillions of dollars worth of goods each year, and any disruption here would have far-reaching consequences. Any conflict here could disrupt global markets and supply chains, threatening economic stability far beyond Asia. The world is watching closely, aware that the stakes are not just regional, but truly global. Against this tense backdrop, an old name re-emerges: Subic Bay, once a symbol of American power in the Pacific, now poised for a dramatic return to the center of strategic calculations in the region. Subic Bay was once the largest U.S. military installation overseas, a sprawling complex that stood as a symbol of American power and presence in Asia for nearly a century. Its docks, airfields, and barracks bustled with activity, serving as a home away from home for thousands of American servicemen and women. During the Cold War and the Vietnam War, Subic Bay was a vital hub, launching point, and logistical lifeline for U.S. operations throughout Southeast Asia. The base played a crucial role in shaping the region's security landscape, influencing events far beyond Philippine shores. Its strategic location made it indispensable, but in 1991, a historic decision by the Philippine Senate ended the U.S. lease. Subic was transformed into a commercial freeport, opening a new chapter as a center for trade, industry, and economic growth. For decades, its military legacy lingered as a memory, even as its shipyards and barracks found new civilian uses. The echoes of marching boots faded, replaced by the sounds of commerce and shipbuilding, but the sense of strategic importance never truly disappeared. Yet, Subic's natural harbor and proximity to flashpoints like the Scarborough Shoal kept its strategic value alive. Its deep waters and sheltered coves remained a coveted asset, drawing the attention of both regional powers and global strategists. Military planners always knew its importance for monitoring and projecting power in the South China Sea. Subic's vantage point offers unparalleled oversight of vital sea lanes, making it a linchpin in the defense of Philippine sovereignty and regional stability. Now, with rising threats and growing tensions in the region, Subic's military role is being revived with renewed U.S. support. Joint exercises and new deployments signal a return to its roots as a bastion of defense. The Philippine government is working to restore Subic's defense significance, leveraging its unique features for national security. Investments in infrastructure and security are reshaping the port for a new era of challenges. Once a quiet port, Subic is again buzzing with military activity, reclaiming its place at the forefront of regional security. The return of troops and ships marks a new chapter in its storied history. The past is no longer just a memory, it's a blueprint for the future, guiding Subic Bay as it stands ready to meet the challenges of a changing world. Subic Bay's transformation is a concrete military buildup, not just symbolism. Under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, the U.S. and Philippines are building new facilities, including a massive Navy warehouse and a Marine Corps logistics base. These upgrades allow rapid deployment and support for joint operations, as seen in recent exercises using Subic as a staging ground. Plans for a major ammunition plant, one of the world's largest, signal a long-term commitment to regional security and self-sufficiency. The Philippine Navy is also expanding, with a new base and US-funded pier, while Grand and Chiquita Islands are being converted into military reservations. These projects create a modern fortress at Subic, ready to meet the challenges of a volatile era. Subic Bay is once again a linchpin for Allied power projection in the Indo-Pacific. The buildup is swift, strategic, and designed for resilience. Subic Bay's military revival has drawn China's attention, and its spies. In March 2025, Chinese nationals were arrested for using drones to photograph US and Filipino ships, confirming fears of espionage. That same month, a raid on Grande Island uncovered a network linked to cybercrime and offshore gaming, raising alarms about foreign infiltration. These incidents reveal the complex threats facing Subic, not just open confrontation, but covert operations and criminal fronts. The now banned POGOs, largely run by Chinese nationals, were suspected of being intelligence fronts. In response, the Philippines and US have tightened security and ramped up counterintelligence. The battle for Subic is fought with warships and soldiers, but also with drones, cyber tools, and human networks. Securing Subic means defending against both visible and invisible threats. The Subic Bay Alliance is a cornerstone of Philippine defense and a strategic asset for the US. For Manila, US support provides a security umbrella access to advanced technology and vital economic aid. New facilities create jobs and help build a resilient defense industry supporting both security and development. For Washington, Subic offers a forward base to project power and reassure allies in a region critical to global stability. The alliance complicates China's military planning and signals US commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. This partnership is about more than military might, it's about shared values and upholding a rules-based order. By standing together, the US and Philippines defend principles of sovereignty and peaceful dispute resolution. Subic Bay is the visible symbol of this renewed resolve. The alliance is being reforged to meet the challenges of a new era. In a perilous world, mutual benefit and shared purpose are the foundation of security. Subic Bay's revival is not just a story of military resurgence, it's also an economic transformation, anchored by the ambitious Luzon Economic Corridor. This is a joint initiative between the Philippines, the United States, and Japan, designed to reshape the region's future. The corridor connects Subic, Clark, Manila, and Batangas, forming a powerful economic backbone that drives investment in modern infrastructure, world-class ports, and clean energy projects. It's a vision for a more connected and competitive Luzon. At the heart of this transformation is the Agila Subic shipyard. Once threatened by a potential Chinese takeover, it now thrives under Hyundai Heavy Industries, thanks to a timely intervention by a US investment firm. This move secured not just jobs, but also the region's autonomy. By keeping the shipyard out of Chinese hands, the Philippines preserved Subic's strategic value and averted a possible security breach. The shipyard remains a vital asset for both economic growth and national defense. The shipyard's revival is a powerful example of how economic tools can serve strategic goals, blending business interests with national security priorities. The Luzon Economic Corridor is expected to create thousands of jobs, upgrade critical infrastructure, and attract billions in new investment. It's a promise of opportunity for Filipino workers and their families. The US partnership is about more than just defense. It's about shared prosperity, ensuring that ordinary Filipinos benefit from renewed cooperation and economic growth. By linking security and economic development, the alliance between these nations becomes more durable, resilient, and deeply rooted in the lives of everyday people. Subic Bay's transformation is proof that sovereignty and prosperity can go hand in hand, creating a future where both are strengthened together. This holistic strategy aims to protect the nation while uplifting communities, ensuring that security, opportunity, and a better quality of life move forward together. The US return to Subic Bay is a turning point, but the future remains uncertain. The strengthened alliance could deter China, maintaining a tense but stable status quo. Yet escalation is possible. Beijing may see the buildup as provocation, risking a dangerous cycle of confrontation. Any conflict in the South China Sea would disrupt global trade and impact economies worldwide. The stakes are global. What happens off the Philippines coast will ripple across continents. Subic Bay's revival is a test of alliances and the rules-based order. The The choices made in Manila, Washington, and Beijing will shape the region's future. The next chapter could bring peace through strength, or the peril of great power conflict.